Hey, Spud Wriggle, Stephen Gillam has asked, just for a recap, on the All-Australian Headwobble.
No, I don't think I can do it.
On what basis? Too tired?
Oh, well, I walked out in the media box before, and I'm not the most popular guy going around at the moment.
I think you need to explain that people are more disappointed not to be in, are they not now?
Well, a few apparently were chuffed. And,
but you did the right thing, you put yourself in as well.
I did, yeah. Okay. Most of the Triple M boys around here got in. Ash Chua was stats man.
What about no?
Should have been assistant stats man. I reckon.
So do you want to go through it?
What about Dan Lonergan in the back pocket? Was he happy?
No, he was surprised.
Spud.
Let's say he's surprised. But I put Gerard Waitley and Dan in the back pockets next to me because I thought just need a little bit of run, a little bit of elocution as well, maybe pronunciation of the words. Thought the half back line was strongly built. Mark Robertson, Craig Hutchison was vice-captain of the head-wobbling team, and big Andrew Demetriou. So we wanted to really
not a lot of run off the half-back line.
But we wanted to build a big wall there. Because we knew if they got into the full-back line, we were in trouble.
Having said that, in Waitley and Dan Lonergan, you got Jasper Pittard types stinging off the back.
Spud, which one of those was going to stand in the hole and give you a chop out with the key forward?
Gerard.
Oh.
So I want to make sure the ball was high, and I say, go for Gerard, sure. You'll be right. But the centre line, Doc Larkins, as we know down here, he had the wing on his own on this side. Run all day. The other wing there's a lot of debate on this one. We had Little Howie, we had Robbo, Michael Roberts, we had Andy Marr, and we had Daniel Harford. So they had to fight. We're going to have a little celebrity boxing match with those four just to work out who was going to get the other wing. JB, the skipper, he was in the middle. Half forward line, I think from memory, was the Warrior, purple-headed Warrior, yep. Lone Wolf.
Yeah, well, you had to have the Warrior next to the Wolf because his head's attached to his head.
And, well, now he's commonly known as Laces.
Yeah.
All you can see when Lone Wolf walks is a couple of little shoelaces dangling behind his rectum.
Like dags. Like sheep dags.
There's little Warrior in there somewhere with his little miner's hat, his torch. Oh, it's a bit dark in here today, Gaz. Bit hairy as well. But anyway, the other half forward was Pickers because, openly in love with himself. And did an article last year about Gary Ablett, and was 47,000 me's in it. It's all about me. But the full forward line, this is the one that copped
controversy.
A lot of grief because I put Chief in the forward pocket now.
In the pocket!
The second greatest goal kicker of all time. We put BT at full forward and Chris Grant, who was number 2 on the list of the draft players. Now, the reason I put them in there, Steve-O, because of the size of their heads. They have commonly got, as a threesome,
but Spud,
three of the biggest bonces.
You've since learnt something about head sizes.
I have, and we'll get to that in a minute. But the thing about these guys, why I put them in, Steve-O, they don't like when you talk about the size of their melons. So what I did, I got them a mentor. Everyone needs a mentor. I got Brad Ottens. Now, Brad is commonly known as the pill at Triple M. He's quite happy with the size of his bonce. So he walks around, he says, yep, look at me, I know I've got a big head and I'm happy with it. Happy with my own skin. But the other three, Grant, BT and Chief, they don't like it. So Brad's actually going to mentor them. So, boys, build a bridge, get over yourselves. The interchange was a lot of conjecture because, Steve-O, you went in there. I think I had Jay-Z Clark.
Jay-Z Clark, yeah.
I had, who else did I have? Oh, gee, from memory.
Where was Chew, man?
Chew was Orange Boy. Haircut was team manager, Daryl Timms.
There's a glaring omission from this team.
Where? Who?
Glenn Jakovic. You're talking about head size. Jacko's got a massive bonce.
Well, put him in the bench. Oh, and the rucks was Duke Lassie.
Yep.
The NAB Rising Star is between Duke and Hammer. Hammer's Ruck Rover. He is just anyone with the gleaming, the white smile.
Brand new fangs.
I can't believe the chompers he's got.
Into the studio.
Seriously, on a hot day when he smiles, it's just he can cause car crashes. He smiles and the glisten off his teeth is just amazing.
Who was the Rover?
The Rover was John Ralph.
Johnny Ralph.
Yeah, didn't like it.
World's biggest Rover.
Didn't like it in there. The Fossil was captain coach with Rexy, assistant coach, Rex Hunt. And, as I said, Daryl Timms is team manager, but I'm seriously haven't got a lot of friends out of this one now.
No.
Will I be invited to the AFL Media Awards?
Is there a jumper that gets issued or some sort of a head-wobbling doll?
Well, I'm hoping to present it at the AFL Media Awards, but I'm tipping after the last couple of weeks I won't be invited, Steve. You're on the committee there.
I am on the
Can
committee.
I get an invite, please?
No, you're gone. You never come anyway, do you, Spud?
I've never been invited.
You're always invited.
Now,
Everybody
Spud,
in the media is
what
invited.
did you find out today from the horse's mouth about Steve-O's head size?
What I found out today, which was quite interesting, we'll put it in proportion, that he's playing golf with the Chief, and Steve-O had a baseball cap on, and said, "This is far too tight for me." And he gave it to the Chief, and unbelievably, the Chief put it on, and it swam on him. It went over his eyes.
I'm telling you,
the
Steve-O has got
Freak of nature.
Steve-O's got a deceptive orbital head. It's huge.
Unfortunately, it's
I'm
not
telling
relative
you.
to anything else.
And I know-
It's the tried and tested, put your thumbs together and go round test we've just done on Steve-O's head. He's got an inch on Chief.
And we'll get to the
Fitted like a
game.
glove.
We'll get to the game in a minute. But no, that's Steve. I've noticed a little bit of a roof over the tool shed at the moment.
That is unfair.
No, that's a fact.
That is unfair.
I know you're playing tennis, but look,
He's a very fat, skinny man, Steve.
exactly right.